Hello everyone and welcome back to more Going Local here with Inter Milan. And well, last episode's title made reference to the fact that we don't have much luck here. We haven't really been having all that much luck. Well, that's a complaint that we can no longer make. Yes, after the disappointment last time, albeit with the 2 goals from Roman De Zuba, we have played 4 matches and we have won 4 matches, and there has been a huge slice of luck in 2 of them. First of all, Udinese, it was, well, a good performance in the first half. Took the lead through Orsolini. They then got a ridiculously unfair equaliser in the 82nd minute. Own goal off Moise Kean. They'd done nothing all game pretty much, but then we kept on going, and Astor Ranks in the 94th minute gave us the win. Having conceded in the 94th minute against Lazio, we got the goal in the 94th minute to beat Udinese. Great result, and it's ushered in a sequence of wins. A 3-0 against Verona, following that one up. 2 more goals from De Zuba. He's actually doing quite well. Pasquini with the penalty there too. We beat Hertha Berlin in the Champions League. Eddie Salcido scoring his first goal on his return to the club, and an absolute pile driver from Benassia to give us the win. They're coming from behind in the second half. And then that slice of luck once again as we beat Bologna 1-0 with Ricardo Sotil scoring once again in the 94th minute. This wasn't a sort of dominant display, and we didn't do much, but we didn't really there was no highlights really for the whole game, but we still managed to nick the win in the end, so I can no longer be complaining about that. Will I still be not complaining by the end of the episode? We are going to be playing Spezia, first of all. Hopefully we can beat them. They're in 17th, got promoted last season. The definition of a yo-yo side, basically the West Brom of Serie A. And then Shakhtar Donetsk in our sort of, penultimate Champions League group stage match. Pretty decisive. This is the table at the moment. Because of the win against Hertha Berlin, we're looking very strong to qualify in second. So no real benefits there whatsoever. But if we lose to Shakhtar, then we may well end up in 3rd place instead. This is the Serie A table at the moment. It's okay. We are 5 points off the top, and it's not Juventus there. It's Roma instead. Juventus have drawn a game against Verona, and they've lost to Lazio as well. So, yeah, I mean, we're certainly in contention. We were last season, obviously fell away, but it feels a little bit stronger this time, despite the sort of moderately dodgy start we've had. Lazio also not too far behind. I should say they are now managed by Pep Guardiola. So, but anyway, hopefully Roma and Juventus can both drop some points today. They're both away from home, but as are we, and our away form certainly last season was not very good, but you'd expect us to win this one, or certainly hope we will. Here's the team then, or what I think is going to be the team. There's a few injuries further forwards, but Bajic is back in goal. Not because Moretti really did anything bad. He's been fine, but, well, I felt I should give Bajic another go, and he's actually done okay since coming back into the side. Defence is as you would expect. Ruggeri, Bastoni restored, Bakula and Hakimi. We are so much better with Bastoni. It is true to say. Benassia, Matias and Pasquini is the midfielder. Now the wings is an issue. Orsolini's recent form has been okay, not great. But then you can say the same about Chukwueze as well. Salcido's got a bit of an injury, but again, not been amazing. Has scored relatively recently, but his recent form's still not good, and the same can be said for Moise Kean. The same can be said for Sotil, aside from his goal last time. Basically, all of our wingers are terrible, or at least play terribly in this system, which is a bit of an issue. I'm going to go with Chukwueze for this one, ahead of Orsolini, or am I? Neither's been good. We'll give Chukwueze the nod. Salcido, because if he's got that slight injury, I will play Moise Kean instead. We could play Yilmaz. I haven't played Yilmaz all season. Yilmaz is going to play ahead of Chukwueze. But yeah, options on the bench. And of course, De Zuba is up front now. He scores a brace, then he scores none. But he's got 5 goals in the league so far, 6 overall. It's not a bad return. It's not a good return, but it's not a bad return. Just an okay one. Right, this should be 3 points. Benassia with an early corner. It's bouncing all over the shop, and it's cleared away. As I say, recent form has been actually good. We're living up to the potential that we've been showing in the early stage of the season, taking some more chances, apart from the Bologna game where it took to the 94th minute, but otherwise quite good. This is heading the same way though. One highlight, nothing else. One highlight for us now, one highlight for them, unless it's a counter. It looks like it's going to be a counter. The ball's given away. Good pressing. De Zuba's racing through. Beats the challenge. De Zuba, unbelievable scenes. What a goal from Roman De Zuba. I was waiting for him to muck it up. I was waiting for him to blaze wide. He didn't. Great interception. He beats one, keeps going, dodges the tackle, literally jumps the tackle, and then chips the goalkeeper. It's an absolutely disgusting goal from Roman De Zuba. He loves to chip the goalkeeper, by the way. Does it so often. In fact, I'm assuming it's one of his player traits. I haven't actually checked. He doesn't even have it. He's only got dives into tackles, which is a terrible trait for a striker. But, I mean, yeah, he loves to chip the goalkeeper. It is one of his favourite things to do. It should be a trait. Well, certainly a good first half so far in terms of the scoreline. We need to just sort of be a bit more clinical, a bit more ruthless, get up a few more goals. The goal difference is going to probably be certainly playing a part towards the end of the season. Need to be getting as many as possible, just sort of making games safe so we don't need to worry all that much. Yilmaz playing it out to Hakimi. They're pressing us, trying to press us a little bit higher up, but Matthias has slipped it into Yilmaz, whose first time effort was not great, and he's offside anyway. Not long to go before the break, and Hakimi intercepts again. Good clearance from him. Matthias sets away Yilmaz once more. This time, can he find the target? Yes, he can, and he can find the goal and stay onside as well. Hakan Yilmaz with his second of the season. I always forget he's here, but he's actually really good. And well, if we operate a sort of play well, stay on policy with the wingers because they're so inconsistent, he's going to be staying on for next time. Spezia, they keep giving the ball away. They're just playing the long, aimless ball forwards, and it's being intercepted well. They are not. They're being a little bit outclassed, I think, which for us is quite good. Moise Keane even scores his first of the season. He's not been very good so far, but he scores today, which either shows we're playing really well or just goes to show the level of opposition isn't the highest. Good work from Yilmaz. Lays it up to Pasquini. It comes off the defender. And Keane with a very nice finish. 3-0. Much more like it from us. Again, the long ball forward is intercepted, this time by Bastoni. But this time, they're able to retain possession. They're in, and they've actually scored. So, I mean, everything I've just said, just ignore that. I mean, they've been trying it all half, and every single time, it's not worked. And most times, we've ended up countering and scoring. But this time it does work. And they've scored 3-1. Don't know what the defence was doing. Been great so far. Fell asleep there. I mean, good first half though. We need to, not be ridiculously complacent. That would be preferable. And are we being ridiculously complacent? Loreo, the goal scorer, is in behind again. The tackle comes in. It's a wild effort from Bastoni, but he gets away with it. And apparently, won the ball fair and square, which I don't really agree with, but as it's us, I don't care. Pasquini's been nudged off it though. Suddenly they seem up for it. With 3-0 up, coasting home, and give him a goal through some dodgy defending, and now they have a bit more of a chance, but we are countering again. Now Matthias just gives the ball away. Ruggieri pumping it forwards. He's found De Zuba in behind, and De Zuba's effort is blocked by the defender, and bounce off the goalkeeper. One of them. The result is a corner, which Benassia can play in, puts it into the box. Bastoni's effort just goes over. Ruggieri going down the left-hand side, whips the ball in. It's easily cleared by the defender, but only as far as Pasquini. A fourth goal would surely seal this. Pasquini's found Yilmaz, and Yilmaz chips the goalkeeper. It's a day of chipping. It's a day of chips. They're disgusting, but we love to see them. It's another good move, and the finish from Yilmaz for his second of the game is very nice indeed. Well, overall, apart from the goal conceded, it's been a very good performance. Pasquini trying to find De Zuba again, but doesn't quite come off this time. This is a lot better than what we've seen in the early stage of the season. It's been a bit much more of a consistent run, positively consistent, and I'm moderately optimistic for the rest of the season. Obviously, some big challenges ahead. Next episode will be Roma and Juventus, which is a horrific doubleheader that could derail everything, and probably will, as Yilmaz tries for the hat-trick. Spezia they're still going, trying to get something back from this, but as are we, relentless in our pursuit of more goals. We really do want that after some pretty uninspiring performances towards the back end of last season and the early stage of this. Ruggieri's ball across finds its way to Matthias, who slams in his first of the season. Great goal from Matthias. It's 5-1. Have we ever scored 5? Maybe once or twice. I don't really remember it. to be honest with you, but Ruggieri puts it across. It comes to Mattis. It's a great strike from the Frenchman, and we've got 3 more points. And there we go, 5-1. Fantastic performance, fantastic result. That's more like it. I don't remember the last time we've ever been so sort of positive about a game. I mean, it's certainly the first game of the episode anyway. Normally we win after a pretty heavy defeat. Well, unfortunately, but unsurprisingly, Roma and Juventus both win, so the gap stays to 4 points to Juventus and 5 points to Roma, but, we're keeping in the conversation. Okay, that was very positive. Can we back it up now with a trip to Ukraine for this one? This is going to be a test. Also probably an opportunity for us to rotate a little bit, not too much. I think the midfield especially could do with a bit of a rest. In fact, you know what? I'm going to change everybody apart from Bakula just purely because Skriniar is injured, but everyone else will fully rotate. Because even if we lose and end up in 3rd place, I don't really care. So Moretti comes in goal. Nobili's at left back. Manzella at right back. Gabbia partners Bakula. Lorino, Bentancur, Franks is in midfield. Sotil on the left. Chukwueze on the right. And Lukaku goes up front. Actually, you know what? Lukaku's on the bench. I'm going to play Salcido as a striker instead. Right, coming forwards with purpose, pretty much from kickoff, actually. We intercepted quite well from Shakhtar. Sotil resting with the defender, still going, lays it off to Nabili, the youngster. He's only playing 2nd game for the senior team here. Back to Franks, back to Nabili. Can he find a cross into the area? Beats the defender, pulls it back to Franks again. Who's going to put this on? Are we just going to knock it around? Nabili puts it in. Salcido's there. Eddie Salcido with a fantastic finish. Good work from the youngster there to really hold the ball up, and then Franks is able to get the eventual layoff to him, and then he puts the cross in. Salcido with a great finish into the top corner. 1-0 in the first minute. Well, we're giving the ball away, and Amiri is coming forwards for Shakhtar. Lays it off to Mann, who scores, but he's definitely offside. Like, even I can see that, and normally I'm blind about that sort of thing. And that's half time. There we go, 1-0. Very, very clinical. We've had one real chance. We've taken that chance. They've probably actually had more opportunities than us. We haven't seen them, but according to the stats they have. But we've got the goal, and we've got another goal, which I was looking away. The England-Denmark's about to start relatively soon, so I was just sort of checking the old TV. Missed the goal, so that's good. Professional. Chukwueze in, and Gabby is there in the absence of Bastoni to head home. 2-0. It's been a pretty good performance, actually. We haven't seen much of it. It's been, 2 highlights, 2 goals for us. Can it be 3 goals for us? Not quite. Franks heads over. Still time to throw it away. Ball pulled back, but Nabili is able to clear it. Got an assist. Good defensive effort from him as well. And we can counter, potentially for 3. Chukwueze trying to find Salcido. Can't find him. Franks recycles, though. And it's been... Well, are we going to muck it up? No, Moretti is able to clear it again. We come forwards once again. Lorino finds Chukwueze. Can he get some kind of effort on target or ball into the box? Running down to the touchline. Whips it in. Looking for Franks. Franks is there. It's cleared off a line. Very unlucky. Chukwueze with the corner plays it in. Looking for Gabbia again. He doesn't quite find him. But the game's come to life in the final few minutes. It always does. Lorino back to Gabbia. This is probably going to fade to nothing. There we go. Called it. But the game is going to end with us getting 3 points. And 3 points, which safely secures our progress to the Champions League knockout round. And you know what? We've got a chance if we're there. There we go. We qualify. We will see who wins the group next time between ourselves and Hertha Berlin. If we beat PSV and they beat Shakhtar, then it's just going to be them. So who knows? But we'll see what happens. We will find out what happens next time. But that's going to be that for today. Next time, I said we will be back for that horrifically awful doubleheader of Roma and Juventus. That's going to be fun. I mean, if we win, it will be fun. If we don't, it won't be fun. Just like real life football. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you next time.